So I was talking to a gentleman the other day about Passionflower, and in his shop he has a big jar of Passionflower from a very reputable herb company. And my suggestion was really that nobody in Florida should have to buy Passionflower. You can get it anywhere as long as you know what to look for and how to dry it. So what you're seeing here is Passionflower incarnata. It's one of our native Passionflowers here in Central Florida. We also have a corky stem Passionflower that I'll show you in a few minutes. The incarnata has a beautiful inflorescence that has some whitish purple on the background and then bright purple in the center inflorescence, and then it has these lovely, look at all that pollen, these lovely bright yellow sepals. I think that's what they're called. So the goal with any kind of a dried herb is for the dried product to look like the fresh product. So we're going to look at some dried Passionflower here that I've dried over the last couple of weeks. And I just pulled it out of the jar, and you can see just how brilliant green it is as compared to the green of the actual herb itself. And when you get herbs from any kind of a store, you really should be looking for this. You should try to know what the plant looks like in its fresh state, so that when you purchase it in its dried state, you can identify whether or not it's fresh. You're looking for a fresh green smell with Passionflower. It should smell like the garden, and that brilliant, brilliant green, almost an emerald green dried leaf. So that's the leaf in the jar. And I'm going to just pull back a little bit, and you can see the Passionflower kind of growing wild in our yard. I have it all over here, and I'm not sure if you can see all around where the lumber is. It's just growing all through the grass, and we've let it come up and not really mowed this area because I want to have Passionflower available. And then I set something for it to climb on here. So it's just really beautiful by the hammock. We've got this big pile of Passionflower that I can harvest whenever I want. The leaves are the medicinal part, and you can also eat the flowers. Some people like the taste, other people don't. I actually like the taste of the petals, but not the whole flower itself. So just understand that, you can taste the petal, and it's a little bit sweet, but it's not overly sweet. Never eat a flower unless you know what that flower is and that it's edible. I told you I'd show you the corky stem Passionflower. And this is the corky stem. We're going to have to take a break and look at the butterfly if I can capture it. Nope. Corky stem Passionflower is the host plant to one of our butterflies here in Florida, and that's the zebra butterfly. But right now I'm being surrounded by a viceroy. You can see the leaf is a little bit different when it first comes out on the corky stem. But then it starts to resemble that Passionflower or Passionflower incarnata leaf a little bit later. But you see there's all kinds of different leaves on that corky stem Passionflower, so it looks a little bit different. See if we can catch this butterfly in our video here. He just really doesn't want to be on film. There he is. So that's the difference between Passionflower incarnata and the corky stem. The corky stem has a green inflorescence, a green flower, but I'm not really seeing any on this particular vine. So we'll have to look at that a little bit later. Remember again, the Passionflower incarnata is your medicinal version, and what we're looking for is that bright, bright green in our dried plant material. Have fun getting your own Passionflower, and if you have to buy it in the winter and you haven't harvested enough, then go ahead, but make sure you're buying from a reputable source and make sure it looks bright, bright green. Take care.